All right, so another fishing trip in the books. So me and my two brothers and a buddy, we do this like 2 or 3 times a year, and it was action-packed. The trip definitely delivered. We caught lots of fish, and very happy to say that I finally broke my PB, my personal best. All right, so the first day was by far the slowest day. Now granted, did get there a little bit later, so it was more like a half a day of fishing, but it was still the slowest day. But really cool though, the highlight of that was I caught like 5 or 6 fish shaking a minnow, just like a fluke style bait on a jig head. If you're familiar with the bass fishing world, you know that that has become the most popular technique probably over the last couple years. But in most cases, when you talk about shaking a minnow, that goes hand in hand with a fish finder, with forward-facing sonar technology, live scope. I don't even have a fish finder on this boat, and I was able to catch them shallow. So it just goes to show, you know, it's a great bait. Even if you don't have a fish finder, you can throw this bait shallow and shake your rod tip and reel in slow at the same time. And that's what I did, and ran into a handful of fish. I'll go ahead and show a couple of those. What do you think, buddy? Are you gonna go fishing one day with Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is called being in your happy place. First cast with the hinge minnow. Nice. First cast with the new Yamamoto hinge minnow, 5-inch. All right, a few casts later, I think I found the lure. Gonna work right now. Nice. So day 2 was definitely the most action-packed day. We caught the most fish by far on day 2. All of us did pretty well. We caught quality fish and lots of numbers. And so another cool thing about that was caught a lot of fish doing a lot of different things, which is always fun. There was a Nico rig, fluke, swim jig, the swim worm, the Cinco, the Texas rig. So we just got it done doing a lot of different things. Is that the first cast with a Nico rig? Yes, it is. All right, so, man, that's crazy. Nice. So yesterday, I threw this Nico rig quite a bit and didn't even get bit. This is the second day of our fishing trip here, and first cast with a Nico rig, man. That's why you gotta love bass fishing, dude. It's just wild like that. All right, let's get back in the water. Man, that's crazy. I probably made 100+ casts yesterday with this thing and didn't get a bite, which I was very surprised because, and there's 2 casts in a row, small guy, but yeah, like I said, I was very surprised. This is pretty finessey. I mean, the only thing you can do to get more finessey than this is to throw a Ned rig with like a little TRD or something. But yeah, man. Nice. First fish of the year on the fluke. Oh, oh, he smoked that. Nice. Can't tell how big he is. Oh yeah. That is the nicest one of the trips so far. Not a monster, but on the swim jig, man. Smoked it. Ah. Oh, came back. Nice. He missed it and came back. All right, man. Getting on a little roll here. That's 3 in about the last 30 minutes on this little Dirty Jigs, 1/4 ounce bluegill colored swim jig, and I got an X-Zone swammer on the back of it for a trailer. Oh my gosh, second cast. Shout out to my bro. I just put on his signature bait, second cast. That's what I'm talking about. That's the nicest one of the trip so far. He's a little skinny, but that's a good fish. Awesome, we'll take that all day. Oh yeah, you hit that way out there. Way out there. Can't tell what it is or how big it is. Stay down. Feels like it might be decent. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's go. Senko. I tell you what, man, I had a creature bait tied on yesterday and just didn't get bit, man. Put this Senko on, Texas rigged with a bullet weight, and it's just a lot more confident in that thing, man. I don't know. Just Gary's get 'em. No matter how you fish it, weightless, wacky, Texas, weighted. Yeah, so I'm just using a green pumpkin Gary Yamamoto Senko, 1/8 ounce sinker pegged. I got a 3/0 extra wide gap hook, and I'm using a thicker hook because I'm using this on my heavy rod, my St. Croix 7.4 heavy fast Bass X. And then I tip the tail with chartreuse, and man, this thing just gets bit. That is what we came here for. Sorry for yelling at the camera. It's windy and my brother's over there, but man, that's a big fish. Might be a 4-pounder. Thank you, Lord. On a speed worm, baby. Definitely the nicest one of the trip so far. That is awesome. Look at that fat belly. Thanks, girl. Oh yeah. Speed. That's a good one. Oh yeah, nice one. On the speed worm. Look at that belly, man. Dude's eating good. Man, I just wanted to take a minute and just share my gratitude for God. That God is just so good, man. My heart is so full, and just reflecting on just my life and the journey and how far I've came and just how blessed I am. Just, I never really even was sure if I was gonna have a family, and you know, I have a wife, and a beautiful wife, and 2 healthy, beautiful kids, and man, I'm just so grateful, and God is so good. And I just wanted to simply share that, man, that God really can radically change and touch your life for the good, and God truly is amazing, and he loves each and every one of us so much. Day 3 was all about the PB, so I could have only caught this fish the entire trip and been completely happy. That's how awesome it is to catch big bass. And I did catch a few fish this day leading up to that, so we'll go ahead and jump in here and check some of it out. Are you going to catch big fish today? Oh yeah, you're on camera for this one, buddy.
Nice, baby. Heck yeah. Finally got a good one.
Chatterbait.
Dude, right over this grass. 6 feet of, I'm in 6 feet of water with 4 feet of grass.
Hold her up there.
Barely got him hooked.
Probably a nice 3-pounder.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Oh yeah, that feels like a nice one. Oh God, it's a big fish. Stay on, baby. Greg. Put on that dang Gary Yamamoto, man, or Texas rig, and just casting on the edge of this grass line. Gosh. Man, good timing. My battery just died, but 4-pounder, 19 inches. Thank you, girl. Sometimes you gotta go in there after him. Was I recording? Nice. That's punching right there, baby. Caught a decent one earlier punching. My batteries were dead, but yeah, dude, we got on a little punch and bite here. Fun stuff. Oh yeah, hit it on the fall. Oh, thank you, Lord. That's a big fish. All right, that's a 18-incher right there. Was punching for a while, went back to the Gary, second or third cast probably. Nice.
Oh yeah! That's bigger than the net!
Oh my gosh. Oh my God, I just had a word, but I'm freaking out right now. My adrenaline's pumping. Oh my gosh. That is a monster. PB just happened. 6 pounds. Yeah, I was just under before this. 20 and a half.
20 and a half.
It's a fat fish though, dude.
It's a big piece of meat.
All right, this is awesome, guys. With my brother, my best buddy, caught the PB. Good old Gary Yamamoto.